Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode in our Football Manager 2021 beta save. So our beta saves with Spurs. If you haven't seen the first episode, that'll be somewhere on my channel in kind of the playlist, I suppose. You'd expect it to pop up on the recommended over here or wherever it does. But yeah, there's that. I can try pop a link up here if I remember to. Often forget when I say that, so I'll try remember. But yeah, in this episode we're going to be playing the first game of the season, which is exciting. We're also going to be going over what I've done so far regarding transfers and things like that, and if I've got anything up my sleeve. Usually do. Usually have something planned, which I shouldn't do, and it'll probably bust the club, but that's fine. Right, so since we last met, I said I was going to have a look into the transfers and things like that. We have done some transfers. Right, so transfers in. We brought in John Stones for the mere price of 22 million, which I think is a bargain personally. John Stones, obviously young English centre back. I say young, he's 26. When the hell did he get 26? But English centre back, it's kind of what we need to do. And also he has that ball playing potential. He's got some very good stats, and I'm hoping he is an asset to the club. He's now our best, I think he's our best centre back. He's definitely up there with our highest rated centre backs or most sought after, and he can get a little bit better. Realistically, if we play him for a couple of years and then sell him, we make a little bit more money. That'd be amazing. The second player we've signed is a backup striker in Alfredo Morelos. So Morelos, 16 finishing. He's come from Rangers, so we gave Rangers a bit of money there. But 16 finishing, he's got 18 aggression, 16 anticipation, great determination, he's really good off the ball and a really good work rate with 19 strength. So I'm thinking he's going to be a pressing forward when he plays. And I think he's going to fit the role really well. He's got another kind of half-star potential to grow into, so I think he could be great. And then we've got Ryan Gravenbach. The reason I signed Gravenbach is a personal favourite from last year's FMs. It all started with one of my friends signing him on online save, and then from there it just became a competition of who can sign Gravenbach because he got insane. So I thought it's only fair we bring him in and see how he does. So we're going to give him a go. Over here it's shown him as a winger, but I've always known him more as a central midfielder, maybe a cam. Never the left wing. It's always the kind of midfield advanced playmaker kind of role for him, for me, when I've had him anyway. And he never really was a left wing last year, but he's more central. So that's what I play him as anyway. 5-star potential as well. And we're a Spurs, so he's got to be decent, or he's got to get decent. But we can only wait and see. So, obviously, for transfers to come in, and for us to be able to spend, what? How much did we spend? More than we should have. For us to spend £60 million, we had to make we had some players leave. And do you know what? I'm not too pissed at that. Right, so far, if we go by date, that way around, we had a couple of loans out. We had a lot of loans out, as you can see here. Got rid of a lot. We got a bit of money in from that. Then we got rid of Lo Celso for 25 million. And we also got rid of Danny Rose for 3.5. So that's £28.5 million in. I'm going to be honest, a little bit of this money's over 48 months. The decisions here are huge. What do we do? Yeah, so we've got quite a few centre-backs now, and I think we need to get rid of one. Personally, Davinson Sanchez is the one to go. Just on the value. I've offered him out already before. We're going to offer him out again. But he's the one really to go. We then are probably in need of a bloody right back, aren't we? Oh no, they've just signed a right back. Left back's fine. I think we're fine. It's just getting rid of a centre back. If we get rid of one, I'll probably spend the money elsewhere in strengthening another position. There's been rumours around that I'm losing a few players, and the one that I can't get rid of for the life of me is Eric Lamela, who, if we just unspecified and offer him to clubs, he just won't go anywhere, but that's fine. Right, so we go into the game. So far, the tactical meeting beforehand, they're telling me to go very attacking, which I think is just silly. We want to start positive, and then we can move up to attacking, very attacking. That's kind of my mindset on it. And then we've got reducing the support duties and stuff. I'm quite happy with how I've set up. So yeah, we're going to go we're going to go with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quick pick and then I'm going to change everything because that's kind of the way I work. So we've got John Stones and Alderweireld at the back, which is what the pairing I'd go for personally, with Reguilon and Doherty as my wing backs. Once again, that's what I'd go for. Why am I on... I've actually gone to very attacking. I must have clicked that earlier. No, I want to be positive. I want to be positive and then go to attacking. Doherty and Reguilon as our wing backs. CDM, I want Ndombele, and centre mid. I'm going to go Dele Alli, and then I'm going to bring Gravenbach on to the bench for Sissoko. I never play with a keeper on the bench because I don't see the point. I'll put Bergwijn on. And then we've got a cover for most positions here, right? Yeah, we're all good there. So then, Ali and Højbjerg as the centre mids. Ali may end up leaving, I don't know yet. It depends. If a good offer comes in, I'm more than happy to sell him. But we're going to give him a go. Got to give him a go. Then we've got Son on the left, Bale on the right, and Kane up front. I'm excited for this. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. But I'm excited. We should be able to get a result. You can see Aurier's wanted by Valencia. If it's a loan deal, they can piss off. But I can see here that Højbjerg's just returned from injury. He's at peak conditioning. Injury susceptibility below average. He may need to come off a little bit through the game though, because obviously he's just returning. John Stones number-wise, I'll just auto number it. You can have number 18. There we go. And we're going to the match. Right. So your tactical decisions will always get reactions, basically. Perfect. Right. So you can now see that the formation, we've got 3 players that lack tactical familiarity with the formation. But then you've got Gareth Bale is happy to dribble more, suits his player trait. Doherty's pleased, quite a few pleased players, and 4 players are pleased to be making their debut. Whoa. Got 4 debuts. That's big. Might be a bit too confident there going with 4 debuts. But that's fine. We'll go into the game. If this takes a little while because it's the first game. No, it doesn't. I really like this. So I hadn't seen this until earlier today when I've got an online save going. I think this is a lovely feature. Gives you a little bit of what the press officers are saying, which I don't really care about too much. But then we have the lineup, and I just quite like this layout. So we can see here, they've got Matthew Ryan, Ben White, Lewis Dunk, Veltman, Tarek Lamptey, Solly March, Basuma, Proper, Alexi McAllister. How does he look? We'll have to have a look at him at some point. Pascal Gross and Neil Maupay, who apparently has been dropped in real life for getting too big for his boots, which is quite funny. But then our lineup, Laurie, Doherty, Stones, Alderweireld, Reguilon, Ndombele, Højbjerg, Dele Alli, Bale, Son and Kane. Referee today is Paul Tierney. I don't need to see all this. How do I... There we go, it's got rid of it. Right, so the team talk now. Actually, you get to see everyone's reaction within the team. So you can say, for example, you want to pump your fist, you really want to go, come on guys. And that's what we're going to go with. Harry Kane was professional about it, but no one gave a shit. Realistically, I was probably better off throwing a bloody water bottle at them, screaming at them, going mad. So that's where we're at. We go into the tunnel interview. You're about to make your managerial debut. You sum up your feelings on this occasion. Special day. Are you confident Ndombele will perform today? I certainly trust him. Given Toby Alderweireld's lack of match fitness, how long can he last out there? He's good to go. What else was I meant to say there? We've obviously got this bit, I'm just going to skip that. And we're just going to quickly... What have I done? Pause settings, here we go. Right, so we want to play key highlights. We have the replays on. I want it a little bit quick, but not too fast. Let's just have a quick look how we look. We don't want sideline. We don't want TV. We do not want behind the goal. Vertical scrolling is horrible. Data analyst is horrible. Direct is probably the best. And yeah, where I go. Kick-off has happened. We can't zoom at all. Another feature, which I'm just going to pause and go over, is at the bottom here you can see the entire team now, which you can drop in and out, which I was not aware of. didn't know you could do that as well. Touchline tablet. I like that. That's cool. But yeah, if I want to make a sub, for example, I can just click on Harry Kane and sub him off for someone. I can change his role from here, which if you hover over you can still see how his kind of stars are. Go into his player instructions and I can shout specifically at him, kind of demanding more. I can do that for all players at the bottom. We can also do our shouts from here, where they've got a few new ones like Fire Up and Berate. So if it's all going tits up, I can kind of shout at people. Instructions, I can quickly click and change without going into the tactics menu, and your mentality's there. And also if you have other formations, you can click here and change that. Then you can go tactics and subs here, where you can see your entire team, as always, like the old ones. So that is all still there. And I just thought that's a nice little new feature that I could cover quickly. But here we go. So Reguilon's running down the wing. Positive start, 22 seconds in, we had a shot on target. I probably wouldn't have wanted Højbjerg to be the one to kind of head the ball, but he was. You can see we've got visualizer here. Can we change that? So we've got match stats, we've got that up here as well. We could put the league table there, because I don't think we really need the other bit. Although that kind of appears here as well. Oh dear, we need to... We'll shout encourage to the boys. The game's flying by without us really seeing anything. I think I want the match stats on this one. It's just a bit clearer than up there. Centre of the screen, I just prefer that. Don't know about you guys. But here we go. First highlight of the game, proper highlight, and Heung-min Son picks up the ball, whips it through to Harry Kane, who's blitzing through on goal, takes a shot, hits the post. Unbelievable there. But that's the first highlight. We've had 8 shots to their 2 so far. Half time, it's not great. I don't know what this is. That's bloody mental, isn't it? Is this the passing, man? Fucking hell. Right, I need to go for this. We put out a good performance according to XG, as our total XG was greater than our opponents. What is XG? If anyone knows what XG is, please let me know down below. But yeah, so we go into the dressing room. I want to thrash my arms. No, I don't. Hands in pocket. No, we're not. Hands on hips. I've pointed my finger, going with point finger. Not happy with the performance out there. 6.5. Wow. Attackers. Point finger. Don't have the ability to make the difference. I want to kind of shout at Gareth Bale here. So let's do that. Untick these boys. And I've launched a bottle at Gareth Bale and I've told him he wasn't very good. That might be a bit harsh on his debut, but that's fine. On the tactics, so far we're playing a tick attacker. We're going to go up to the very attacking mode of this. I'm going to play a bit of a short style of play. Really try to keep that ball and get the ball going. Second half started though. We'll leave it to the 60th before we decide to make any major changes, which is going very fast. We're screaming on the touchline. Hugo Lloris is fucking depressed as balls, and we're making a sub. Right, Bale on his debuts, got to come off. So we're going to take him off for Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura is going to be playing a... What does he like? You're going to play an attacking inside winger. Son has been actually playing quite well. Harry Kane, we're going to change him to an attacking advance full. We want to get him on the move. We're also going to bring off Højbjerg. We're going to sub him off, and we're going to bring on Gravenbach for his debut there, and he's going to change, if we can. For whatever reason we can't. There we go. Now it will let me, and we'll quickly change him. We want a bit more attack here. Oh dear. We're going to go to an attacking advanced playmaker. Right, so we've made subs and a highlights happen. This could be for, hopefully for the better. Hopefully one of the subs comes on and makes a difference. But who knows. Worst comes to worst, we're going to whack another striker up top. We're going to bring on Morpie. We're going to have Kane and Morpie up top and go for it. Ndombele picks up the ball. Reguilon pings the ball straight back out to Veltman. This isn't good for us going on FM history. They're countering us. This isn't good. That is not good. Neil Morpie 1-0 down. Right. We got to go for this now. So Morelos is coming on. Morelos is going to be our pressing forward, attacking pressing forward. Harry Kane is going to be a... He's going to be a complete forward on support. We're then going to move Son to an inside forward on attack. Dele Alli to an attacking advanced forward. We can't give a team talk, so here it goes. We've made the sub. We're very attacking. Oh, March has just absolutely sold him. Doherty's been sold. Ball into Morpie. Hugo Lloris doesn't react for the first bit and then just watches it. Alderweireld doesn't exactly help either. Yeah, I want to make the tactical change there. Maybe because we're doing shit. Here we go. Doherty to Morelos. Doherty pings the ball to them again. Fucking hell. John Stones, though, sweeps it up. Out to Doherty, who's trying to make up for the fact he got sold for a minute ago for the goal. To the new boy Gravenbach, all the way back to new boy Stones. Out to Doherty. Ball's whipped out to Son. Son to Dele. Dele is fanning about with the ball. Out to Reguilon. Reguilon, that's a penalty. It's not a penalty. Gravenbach on his debut puts it over. Go to the screen, ref. Go to the screen. VAR. We need to shout. Come on, demand more. The time's flying by. Nothing's happening. Are we going to lose our first game? Gravenbach, great ball on his debut. Lucas Moura, come on. That's what we like to see. Gravenbach on his debut pings the ball across the box to the super sub Lucas Moura. Heads the ball in. Look at this. Gravenbach, what a ping. Across to Lucas Moura, who just knocks it in. Ryan missed that and cocked that completely. He should have. I thought he had it, but he just didn't. And then quick encouraging words in the 91st minute. If we're going to draw to Brighton on the debut, that's not a good start, is it? That's fine. We know what needs training. Gravenbach earned himself a start next week. Lucas Moura may get a start. Gareth Bale was disappointing. Stones, another debutant, 7 rating. Reguilon, 7.9. Some really good ratings here. Doherty had a shocker. Morelos came on, played a 6.7, and Kane only played a 6.3. Right. I told him it wasn't good enough. Individuals. I actually want to praise 2 people. I want to praise Gravenbach and Moura. And I quite like that I can do this. I wish there was a quicker way for me just to untick and tick this. Outstretched. I was very happy with their performance today. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, if I untick them... Okay, no, that's fine. I did praise the right people. That got very confusing for a second. What we'll do is we'll play our Europa League second round qualifier, or whatever the hell it is we have to play. I just said we definitely deserved all square in your first competitive match. What missed opportunity to start? Was that a missed opportunity? I said we were by far the better side and deserved more, which I do believe we were, looking at the stats. Why did you persist with Harry Kane when it was clear for all to see, particularly the fans? I'll just say, if I did what the supporters wanted every time, I'd be in a lot of trouble. John Stones enjoyed what most people would consider a good debut. If that's his debut, think about what's going to happen down the line. and Reguilon was faultless today. Doherty, on the other hand, was fucking shit. So that's out the window. We move. Post-match press conference. Going to send the assistant to that one. At the moment, I don't really want to speak to the press. What I want to do, though, is muck around with the tactics a bit. We're going to be playing... We're going to go clean slate. We're going to play an attacking clean slate. Fairly wide, but what we're going to do is focus through the middle with an overlap. Play out the defence, work the ball into the box. Slightly more direct, higher pace. We're looking for that quick counter, I suppose. We want to... fuck being expressive. We don't want to give them too many instructions. They get confused. We want to counter press and counter. Distribute to the centre backs. We like doing that. Then when we're out of possession, I'm going to leave the line of engagement kind of where it is. We want a more urgent, preventing short with tighter marking. I think that's what we're going to go with. Just a quick flip around, similar to the tiki-taka, but less tiki-taka and more Pulis ball, direct. Unfortunately, John Stones isn't registered for the qualifier. I don't know why he's not, but he's not. I think it must be... I think I signed him after we'd done the thing. Let's have a look. Graham Potter surprised some pundits by graciously admitting that your Tottenham team fully deserved the late goal. I appreciate his honesty. What am I meant to do there? Am I meant to slag him off? What's it meant to do? Right, guys, leave it with me. We'll catch up at the next game unless anything happens in between. Okay, so we just managed to re-qualify. Yeah, we just managed to re-qualify some people, or not qualify, oh, we got Leeds, shit. So Carabao Cup next round, we got Leeds. We just managed to re-register some people for the qualifying round, and I managed to fit John Stones in. Took Rodon out. I don't know how that's going to go down with Rodon, but that at the end of the day is his problem, and if he's upset about it, he can come out and bitching. Just having a quick skim through, seeing if anyone is jumping out and tickling our fancy. Mainly looking... Right, they've told me to take a close look, I will. Ismail Assar, only 21.5 million, is tempting. Jefferson Lerma's quite cheap. Mandzukic, classic cheap player there. But all in all, no one's really jumped out at me there, so that's fine. So we're about to go into our next game. Tanganga is almost back. I'm looking forward to having him in the team, actually. So right, we go team selection. We've already picked all our tactics. We're happy with what we've got. We're then going to say, from the last game, Gravenbach has taken the position of Dele Alli. That's going to happen. Dele Alli, I don't think, had a bad game. Lucas Moura did, though. So no, sorry, Bale did. So Lucas Moura is coming in, and we want to be an inside forward on attack. We're switching up how we're doing the attack here, and then we'll have as more as a support and deep lying forward. I think is probably better. You know what? I'll take that back. Going to give Bale another go. I think it's only fair to give him a fair run out. I could just be like, no shit, drop him, but that's not how we work here. Then we've got Reguilon, Alderweireld, Stones, Doherty, happy with that. At the back, Tanganga's almost back, but he's not fully fit. On the bench, we've got Eric Dyer on the bench. He's probably going to get upset soon that he's not playing, which I'm fine with. I'm tempted to start Morelos. At the moment, we won't know. Give Harry Kane another go. Got to give him a run out in Europe against a shitter side. Get them warmed up. And I think without giving everyone a go, this could go tits up pretty quickly. So we've got a... I want to give the kind of... Oh... I've just said it's a wonderful day for the team we're against who are shit. I hope they don't enjoy it too much, which is true. We need this is one where we are the better side by a country mile. We need to be absolutely dominating this, and hopefully. Okay, apparently we should be doing. No, I'm just going to ignore that. I don't want short passing. Right, Bale gets the ball through to Kane, out to Doherty. Doherty out to Kane. Kane 1-0. This is where we need to really pile on the pressure now. I think we'll get to half time, see kind of how it's gone. I don't need. Do we want to look at this? Kane out to Doherty. Doherty, really good vision there actually. I quite like that Kane sat in this gap rather than running in and then just blitzing it into the side net, which happened all the time last year. He's actually kind of got an attacking intelligence almost to sit in this open space that was here. Tuck in. Don't get me wrong, we're against an awful side, so it's not so much one where we need to be judging everyone's kind of pass completion and performances here. What we want to see is just a good, convincing 4-5-0 win. Reguilon, great ball in. Gareth Bale, and that's why we give him a go. He's got his first goal now, and I think that's something where we can use that to build confidence. If he didn't get a goal, it would be a bit shit for him, I think. But all in all, let's admit, this is quite lucky. Højbjerg actually done quite well there. I assume Højbjerg got the assist with the flick down, so that's fine. We should have actually rotated a bit more looking at the side we're against, given a few people run outs. But in my head at the moment, what we want to do is kind of build up momentum, get the boys playing together a bit more, and see how it goes from there. But at the moment, you can see every time we lose the ball, we're getting it back quickly and getting, I suppose, moving in directions we want. But so far, what I have noticed is Reguilon has been very good. First game had a very good rating, and in the highlights that seem to be doing well. Bale he scored. He did score, but in the last game as well, he wasn't having a blinder. So Doherty again and Dombele. Look at the possession play. We are just so much better than this side. Heung-min Son's got to be a goal. There we go. Reguilon gets a nice assist there. Like I said, been playing very well. I think Son and Kane, hopefully this season, can team up. But all in all, it was a very nice passing move. I'm just going to skip the replay. We just saw it. I think there's certain replays we want to see and certain ones we don't really need to. In a 3-0 victory, or a 3-0 up in 30 minutes against Noah, I don't think we need to worry about that so much. But here we go. Doherty to Bale. Bale out to Kane. Back to Doherty. Great ball there from Doherty from around the outside. Once again, I can't believe it. They've sorted it out. I've lost my mouse. They've sorted out the actual... Let's watch this on the replay. This one I will watch because I want to say about it. Watch where Kane runs to. So Kane, firstly, look at this ball from Doherty. Outside the boot, round the defence. Kane, and then, let's just pause it. Bale, once again, has slotted into this attacking space. This really nice bit of space here. Rather than Kane drilling it across or into the side net, which they always done last year, he actually slots it back to Bale, and Bale just has to tuck it in. Is it just me, or did he try and go at the goalkeeper there? He hit that as close to the goalie as he bloody could. But he's got 2 goals. Confidence through the roof. If he can get a first half hat-trick, I'll take him off and Lucas Moura can come on in the second half. So let's see what we can do here. What the... I've hit the bar. Was that Gravenbach? Højbjerg through to Bale again. Okay, what I was just saying about this attacking movement and passing into nice positions, Bale ignored that, drilled it into the defender, it was shit. Just keep note of that. But no, I think the gameplay so far looks a lot nicer, plays a lot better than it did on the last year. Obviously at the moment we're 4-0 up against a team that's shit, but it gives us an opportunity to see kind of how players will line up and actually play. So, but half time, I'm happy with 4-0. They haven't had a shot, and they've had 32% of the ball. So, Kane, Bale's got 2, Kane and Son have got 1 each. Let's, very pleased. Everyone's quite happy with that. How's everyone's fitness doing? So this little heart, Alderweireld just hasn't moved, according to this. That's condition, that's fine. What have I done? Oh dear God. Right. So at the moment, I'm quite happy with Gravenbach. 7.1 he's playing this game. Once again though, like I said, it's a bit of a nothing game. So what we're going to do is, we are going to make an early substitution. We want to give Do I want to make it? I do. So Alfredo Morelos comes on. We're going to give him a go as... Do you know what? No, he's not. I want to undo that. How do I undo? Control Z works. We're going to continue. We're going to start the second half. Go until like the 60th. We'll keep an eye on down here. Go till like the 60th. What? Gareth Bale hat-trick. Can I just... That goal, yeah, Bale got up and he's headed it in. At the moment, I feel like I've got an agenda against Bale and I don't know why. He's one of the reasons I did this save. But the ball goes out to Reguilon, who plays a great ball into Bale there, who just beats the man. And it's in. Once again, we're against farmers. Like, this is very harsh and very difficult to say. But, right, we're going to make our first sub. With Gareth Bale on a hat-trick, he's coming off. And we're going to give Lucas Moura a go. We don't want Son to get injured, so we're going to bring on Bergwijn. And then we're going to save the other sub for another time. But now we've got Lucas and Bergwijn on. Fresh legs out wide. We should really burn through this. Bale gets tackled. Don't let them have the ball. We should win this back. Ndombele sweeping up in that CDM role. Out to Bale again, who has, without shadow of a doubt, had a very good game. And Gravenbach. Gravenbach gets his first goal. Gravenbach is one that we are going to probably have a lot of time for. We're going to really like anything he does. In the last game he got an assist. In this game he got a goal. The great ball in. Doherty with a really good cross there. I quite like that our fullbacks are doing that. We've obviously got them on overlap, so they're going to whip the ball in. Yeah, even though that's happened, we do want to make 2 subs. And we'll wait until like the 75th maybe for the next one. We'll have a look who else there is. Is there still 5? Is there 5 subs in Europe? I can't remember. Maybe we'll have to test that. Go on, Lucas Moura's. Lucas Moura's started. He's come on. Ndombele out to Gravenbach again. Great play. Harry Kane destroys the back of the net. That's his second goal. If he can get one more, get a hat-trick as well. This is the thing. Like, we are going to absolutely dominate this. We're 7-0 up. We're against... I probably should have picked a harder game to show you guys, but we did pick a strong team. Like I said, though, this early in the season, we want the boys to be playing a lot. As long as we don't pick up injuries, and I feel like there is one coming. That's unlucky there from Lucas. He should have played that back in. I suppose at that point you're going to go for goal. Gravenbach has taken up corner duty, though, which I like. Bergwijn's out, he's collected the ball. He should be very quick and skilly. Gravenbach with it. Oh no. I thought he was going to have a shot there, or at least an assist. Offside. Everyone looks still pretty good on fitness. I suppose it's not really a strenuous game. But everyone looks quite good. John Stones once again just sweeping up. Lucas Moura out. Damn it. Alderweireld, big clearance out to the wing to Doherty. Plays to Lucas Moura, who's quick enough to beat the man. Awful cross. But Reguilon picks it up. He's been one of my favourites so far. We're only 2 games in. But I like to keep people updated with how I think people are doing. Harry Kane hat-trick. And he can come off. So Kane's going to come off. And Alfredo Morelos is going to come on. Yeah, he's only 3 substitutes in Europe. That's fine. Harry Kane with a hat-trick. Great finish. Out to Lucas Moura. Very well passed through. And then Kane's not missing that, is he? So 8-0. We move. So far they've not had a shot. This is like the most ridiculous training ground exercise ever. Toby Alderweireld gets on the bloody score sheet. Good free kick in from Gravenbach. Finds Lucas Moura. But Lucas Moura shoots straight at the keeper. But Alderweireld's there. Realistically, that ball needs to be going to Alderweireld in the first place, because he's going to be better at heading than Lucas Moura or Harry Kane when he's on, for example. We changed our entire attack, but we didn't change the midfield, which is probably an issue. I should have kept one of my attackers on and maybe changed Højbjerg, for example, because he's going to be key for us going forward. All in all, though, this has been a very good performance. Can we make it 10? We boot the ball up the pitch, and now it's that counter press. Obviously, this is where Morelos comes in and probably should be at his best. We should be pressing on this. Here we go. Counter press from... Here we go. Bergwijn picks up the ball. Great ball through to Lucas Moura, and it's 10. We've made it 10-0. This is stat padding at its finest, isn't it? The players are puffed. Gravenbach is absolutely shagged. He needs to be off. There's a minute left of play. He can have a rest. 10-0. They had one shot. I'm gutted they had a shot. We almost kept him out all game. But why did we get... Who got a yellow card? I don't know why Højbjerg felt the need to get a yellow card in the 84th minute in a game with bloody 9-0 up in at the time. I don't know. But it's fine. Outstretched arms. That's a great win. Genuinely a very good win. I think following... there we go. Just tell him I was impressed. I should have gone for a single one on Bale and kind of praised him more, but I didn't. We've got 2 achievements. We've got thumping and hat-trick. So first one's hat-trick. Thumping, I don't know what that is, but we won 10-0, so that definitely fits the bill. I feel like that's jibbed. So we'll just continue. So we've got the perfect 10. Tottenham win. Of course we're through the qualifying round. We get NK Olympia. This should be another thrashing whenever we got to play that. I don't know if I'll record that one. Maybe just play it. Right, so let's have a look at the schedule very quickly. When's our next game? Right, so we'll play the Palace game in this video. And then we will hopefully get a win. I'm not going to watch the draw. There's no point watching the... Oh, was there? I should have watched the draw. Oh well. But we got Palace on Sunday, and then on the following week we play in our Olympia game. And then if we get through that, we play Willem or Neftchi. I don't know. I think Willem is Dutch League. I think they're the Eredivisie. I'm not sure who the other one was. But currently, we know we can put out kind of a weaker side, maybe start some of the worst players. Or, not the worst, like we don't have the worst players. We're Tottenham, they've got some decent players. But all in all, we're happy. We're happy with our registration. We leave Lamella out because I left Gedson Fernandes out. Although he's on loan, isn't he? I don't know if we've got an option to buy at the end of that loan. But let's have a look. I don't think we got the buy on him. Send the assistant to the press conference because I'm not feeling that. Palace. We'll play Palace. You'll get to see an actual game of football. There's no point. We played a 1-1 draw with Brighton, a 10-0 against some Farmers. We may as well give you an actual Premier League game. Gedson Fernandes is gonna rot at this club. I'm gonna ruin him. Right, I think in January Gedson Fernandes is going to get sent home. I don't think that's going to be a bit of us. Dele Alli's played a 6.6 so far. This is his last kind of real shout before someone like Harry Winks gets more of a go. We also have like Tanganga, who can go on the bench now, I think. Over Aurier. Go for that. Right, we move. We'll go to the match. So we got Palace. Let's have a look at what their lineup is. Who have they got, if they've got anyone new? Great Award, Kouyaté, Sacco, Schlupp, Zaha, Milivojevic, McCarthy, Abirieze, Batshuayi and Jordan Ayew. I don't think they've signed anyone. Have they signed Nathaniel Klein in real life? I don't remember. Right, that's fine. Outstretched arms, fresh arms. No, we want to pump the fists. No, we don't. Pointing the finger. I want you to pick up where you went out, where you left off last time. Obviously, last time they smashed it against a load of Farmers. But if they continue to play that way, that mentality, how Roy Hodgson? Everyone loves Roy Hodgson. He looks like an owl. Alderweireld set to make 150th. How much of a difference is Gary Cahill's absence? play that down. How do you prepare for a match against a team as experienced as... you prepare for every... I could be cocky, but I don't want to be. Is it fair to say that you're perhaps a bit envious of the amount of experience that... Not at all. Roy is lucky to have such a wealth of experience in his squad, but I'm just as lucky to have the talent I have. I'm not going to be saying I'm jealous of them. Oh dear, that's not good. Højbjerg picked up a knock early. That's in the first minute. Yeah, we need to get him off. We get him off. We bring on... Eric Dyer comes on in that role. We need to do tactics. Get that tactics screen out. There we go. Ndombele moves up. Dyer drops back. That's worrying. The reason I've taken him off so early, Abirieze, oh god, get that out. Close him down, there we go. Who was that? Wellin, whoever that was. I don't know. Who's number 28? Ndombele, Wellin. There's a lot of pressure here though. Come on. They're playing that ball really nicely to Kuyate, who's a lot bigger than anyone we've got. Right. We've had no shots on target. They've had a highlight and we haven't. We're shouting encouraging words. Right, Son Heung-min's on the ball. He's just absolutely sold Milivojevic, who's won the ball back straight away as I said that. And the ball's gone over. Alderweireld there on his 150th appearance to Dele Alli. Dele Alli loses it. Reguilon through Dele out to Kane. Son picks up the ball. That's got to be... I went for a penalty call there, but I think I was just getting a bit over the top with it. Reguilon again with... Oh dear, I was about to say spraying them nice, but every time I go to speak this time, it's going wrong. And then Zaha does that. We are so lucky. If he went through, that could have been it. So Laurie to Alderweireld. Alderweireld out to Reguilon to Dele Alli. Dele Alli loses the ball with an awful pass. If they score from this, Dele Alli's getting subbed off. Oh, we're lucky. This has been shocking so far. What is going on? Dressing room. Fresh arms. Far from pleased. I'm actually pissed off. Dele Alli's playing around to 6.8. I don't agree with that. Look at the attack. Harry Kane's playing awfully. We'll start the second half. There's not much we can do at the moment, but we want to give the second half a bit of... Do we? As they're running straight at us. This isn't good. Laurie with a great save. We are under pressure here. We are under a lot of pressure. I've had to move. Abirieze back to the back sticks again. A free kick's awarded because Sakho's pushed someone. We're lucky again. They've got a free kick. But Joel Ward got a yellow. I don't know what I've done here. Abirieze with a great free kick. Laurie picks it out of the top corner. Come on. Focus. Come off it. Check. Kuyate's going to score a corner in a minute. I can feel it. They're doing very well. Right, Laurie is on the ball. This is where we should do well. We got the pace, we got the skill. Alderweireld out to Reguilon. Reguilon to Son. Son skins a man to Kane. Milivojevic tackles him and now we get countered. This isn't good. No, we don't. Bale. Bale on your lefty. On your lefty, across goal. Across goal. If you've not been playing FIFA, it's the only way to score. Oh, this is gutting. Alderweireld. This isn't good. I miss playing the farmers. The farmers were fun. This is just stressful. What's able? Right, Laurie, counter-attack. Counter-attack. Not like that. Fucking hell. Son, no. Oh, come on. No way. Oh my god, right, we need to make some changes. I know I can do it at the bottom, but I just need to do this. Right, let's have a look. Son off, Lucas Moura on. Bale missed a one-on-one, but he's playing quite well, 6.7. Kane's not doing too great. We're going to change him up, though. Oh, we're going to take off this deep line forward, and he's going to play it as an advanced forward there. Hopefully get the ball up there a bit more to him. Dele Alli has looked miserable all day. He's looked miserable. So on comes Gravenbach. He's our positive influence on the team. And that's all 3 subs. So we just got to pray to God now we don't get an injury. Here we go. Doherty, I just read Doherty takes a shot. Can't boys demand more. Batshuayi, great ball over the top to no one. Go on, Bale, bring that down. Lovely, Doherty's on the ball. Doherty sprays the ball through to Kane, but Kane can't get there, so he actually sprays it to no one. Another ball over the top. Kane to back. What a goal that would have been. It was audacious, especially when at 0-0 you could have brought it down and had an actual shot. But come on, Zaha. Right, Laurie, if we got a counter now. We got to counter. I need to put. I can't believe what I've just seen. Yeah, go to short passing. Hugo Lloris has just booted the ball at them. He's on distribute to centre backs. I know I keep saying counter, but what the fuck? I'm just watching us give the ball away. Fucking fire up. Jeffrey Schlapp's just sold whoever that was. Right, Lucas Moura, get the ball out to Bale. Now run. Bale, you're always designed for one thing, and that's running in a straight line and booting it with your weldy of a left. Flipping hell. It's all going wrong. I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. That hit the bar and come down. Oh, is it going? It's actually on to goal line technology. It doesn't actually show us anything. It's very poor, but it goes to goal line. Right, Reguilon to no one. We've thrown the ball to the opposition so much. Gravenbach, you're my positive player. I bring you on to be positive and make me happy again. Ndombele, Bale. Come on, Gareth. Right, we need to go all out. So Dyer, beautiful play there with Gravenbach and Ndombele and Gravenbach again. But then Ndombele loses it, but picks up nicely. So he lost the ball, but he acted on it. Gave it to Bale. As I said a minute ago, weldy of a left peg. And off it goes. That's not a tight offside. That's fine. I saw that and I shit myself. I thought it was getting disallowed. Right, come on. Come on, boys. We've got 3 minutes. Can we get one more highlight? One more highlight, one more goal. I don't think we can. It looks like it's going to be the final whistle. Fucking 1-1 with Brighton, 1-1 with Palace. I should have subbed Kane off. But we didn't. We subbed off the midfield. We got the goal back. Kane's having a shocker and I can't get him doing what I want him to do. Simply put, was not good enough. Individual. No, what I'll do, I can go attackers. Furious with the finishing. I've thrown a water bottle at Kane just because of why not. I've told him I've had enough of it. Get out. Reguilon again. 12 interceptions, 5 tackles, 1 header. Threw the ball away a few times from throw-ins though. But average rating of 7.75. He's very good. At the moment, the way the table's looking, Chelsea just lost to Arsenal. What? Newcastle are top of the league. I'm sat here with my solid 2 points and I've got to play a bunch of farmers in a minute. Oh, look at Tonali sat there, 20 to 43 million. He's one of the boys that we love. Just one of them ones that, like, he's a wonder kid. Absolute wonder kid. He looks like they've made him worse though, but... Maxi going. Whoa, Nelly. Who is this? Maxi Gomez from Valencia looks phenomenal. Fair enough. Kepa. Right. We rescue a late draw against Palace. But that makes me realize we've got to do something. Oh, how long's Højbjerg out for? I didn't see that. 7 days and 2 weeks. Fine. Right, we need to do something about this. things aren't working out for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to go slightly more direct, a little bit less on that. And when we're out of possession, with a bit of a lower defensive, no we won't, we'll stay where we are. 2 games into the season, removing distribute to centre backs. I might go distribute to flanks. I never usually do. I'm going to leave it. Keeper can decide where he distributes the ball. Only because he just booted it at the man's face, and that's really upset me. He shouldn't have done it. But that's where we leave it for today, guys. What we'll do is, let's have a look here. I'll try and get a bit of a dent going, because obviously we want to get through a lot of this. Obviously it takes a little bit longer to get through games, seasons, and things like that when I'm recording everything, because obviously I chat about it all, and I ramble, and I enjoy that. But obviously you guys want to see us actually get somewhere. What we'll do is, because we're going to have an international break somewhere, aren't we? Here we go. We'll probably come back maybe for the City game. Oh, we've got Liverpool as well. Right. It depends. We might come back for Liverpool, City or Arsenal. Maybe I'll try blitz out a month. Come back in October. And then we go from there. Or around this time. Maybe we might play Man City, West Ham and Arsenal in the next video. Who knows? But then we've also got Chelsea, Leeds and Liverpool, which is a massive month. So that may end up becoming a thing. That's November. November's horrible. That's a very horrible month. I'm not looking forward to that. But you're going to miss the game against Olympia, which should be a walk in the park, where we're going to play a few different people. We then got Leeds in the Carabao Cup, which you'll probably miss. But we'll come back around here, unless it all goes wrong and I decide to close it. Never load it again and cry. But no, we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll play until we're sacked. But that's it for today, guys. Make sure, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you at the next video. Cheers.